It is only a matter of time before Base Chain heats up again. As we all know, Base was the hot chain for March and early April. But as these things typically go, then too many projects were launched on Base, too many people got rugged, and lately the hot chain has switched back to Solana. That's fine. I like both chains, but I don't think that's going to last. Why? Because the big multi-billion-dollar airdrop on Base Chain hasn't happened yet. That'll be sometime in 2024. Additionally, Coinbase hasn't yet started listing BRET or other tokens on Base Chain. I firmly believe that's going to happen, and I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later. So given those things, it's only a matter of time before Base Chain starts heating up again, and you want to position yourselves with good projects with solid fundamentals ahead of the pump. Today's project, it's a promotional project, fits the bill perfectly. It is called Andy on Base. Now, there's other Andy tokens. There's Andy on Solana. This is the one you want. Andy on Base, currently about an $11 million market cap. It's been trading for exactly 6 weeks since late March, last week of March. Now, if you want to look at a chart with defines great fundamentals, it's this one here. They're still just on SushiSwap and Uniswap, no tier 1 listings, but look at this price action. So they reached a high of about $10 million market cap a couple days after launch. Then it had the usual pullback to about $1.5 million market cap. So this is where most people just throw in the towel. But if you bought this dip right here, wow, you'd be up a clean 20x, because then it just shot up to $30 million all-time high. Still not even on any major exchange listings or any announcements like that. It's just good organization by the team, good marketing, good theme, all that kind of stuff. Then it's been sort of up and down since then. They have a good price floor at around $10 million market cap, about at current levels. This chart just screams it is going to send at some point soon. 0% buy tax, 0% sell tax, 92 out of 99 DEX T-score. It's on Base Chain as mentioned, 2,300 holders. That is massive. Very good liquidity, $400K, $121,000, 24-hour volume. Now let's check out the project's website, andytoken.fund. Links will be at the bottom to learn a little bit more about it and what is it beyond just a meme coin on Base. Meets Andy, this guy right here. He's Pepe's mischievous roommate, and he has arrived on Base, ready to make waves. More specifically, who is Andy? Well, along with his best friends, Pepe, Brett, Landwolf, those names should be familiar. Andy's iconic character was featured in Matt Fury's now classic Boys Club comic book series. Andy is a lovable weirdo that spends his day enjoying drug-fueled hedonism and just engaging in mischief. He's always pranking, he's always laughing. He is one of the boys. So if you're not familiar now, Matt Fury, that's this guy right here, he is the legendary real-life creator of these 4 characters in that comic book series I mentioned that came out in the late 90s, about 25 years ago. There's Landwolf, there is Andy, there is Pepe, and there is Brett. As you can tell by the picture, they're like 23, 24 years old. They're in that post-college age where they do things like smoke weed, play video games all day, drink beer, they go to raves, they get rejected by girls. They just are not quite ready to leave the college world and enter the corporate world and the real world. Everyone can relate to that. Now, Andy, he particularly kind of seems like the lovable loser of the group here. He's fallen out of a car. He's always tripping all over his feet. Everyone just loves him, but he's just always messing up. And how does this all relate to crypto? Well, right here. So as you can imagine, as you probably know, the other characters that I just mentioned, their crypto coins have been hugely successful. Pepe went up to 4.5 billion market cap. Brett went up to $700 million market cap. Wolf on Avalanche, that passed $45 million market cap. So Andy is the only one that hasn't really had this hugely stratospheric rise. Now, the team's business strategy appears to be very specific. They're focusing very little now on centralized exchanges, even though they're well-funded. Instead, they're focusing exclusively on marketing, community engagement, working with influencers. I think that's good. For example, do you know how much it costs to list on MEXC? $60,000, $60,000. For that same price, you could work with maybe 30 to 40 different YouTubers, influencers, have a marketing campaign spread out over 2 months for continual engagement and momentum. Whereas if you list a MEXC, you just get one price pump in the announcements made, and that's it. I think this is good business. They expand on it here. They say, this project's been created with a mid to long-term view in mind, aiming to be one of the strongest meme coins heading into the bull run. That's why they launched now, as we are creeping into the bull run. Additionally, Andy's marketing manager is experienced, well-connected, and works with the best. I can attest to that, as I'll show you more of the people that they worked with. 10% of the token supply is used for marketing right here. So, and then if you look at this price chart, this is certainly indicative of a project that has a mid to long-term view in mind. Another thing I like, they kick in their marketing campaigns on the dips. I see too many projects do it on the pumps, but people are going to talk about a project when it's pumping regardless. You don't need to. You need to do a marketing campaign. Dips here, 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 right now, here, because that's where you bring the momentum back up. More, what else do we have here? Token supply, 2% goes to the team, 2% goes to Matt Fury and donations. More on that in a second. Obviously, if you've never bought a base chain coin, you can use either a MetaMask wallet, you need to have ETH on base chain, or you can use Coinbase wallets. So first you'd want to swap your ETH on Ethereum over to ETH on Base, then use that to buy this coin. And then if you read this here, so like how their overall plan, they say a solid base is key. So first we're going to settle on by forming an invitive, supportive community. The ethos is chilled. Meanwhile, the team will onboard influencers after a certain market cap. Donate, keep the pad stocked with jerky and beer. As a holder, aim to contribute at least once per day, create content, spread the word, run a VC, whatever flows. So yeah, this is just good writing. This is good marketing. They're talking like Andy and Brett and these characters would talk. Ethos, jerky and beer, solid base is key. And here are some of the big influencers that have covered Andy on Base. So Superman, he's done a few YouTube videos on this project. He's huge. He's been doing YouTube videos on crypto since mid-2017. He was the first YouTuber I started listening to. Definitely give this guy a follow. He's great. Who else? Patty Stash has covered this project. He's a big Twitter influencer, also an OG, Crypto Zeus. He's done a few videos. What else do we have here? The team has mentioned that they're not going to rule out centralized exchange listings altogether. They're going to tackle this after a certain market cap. And that's always something to watch for. It's good news. They have the funds. That is for sure, given how big some influencers they are working with. Also, they put out these weekly agendas here, agenda items, just things they're going to accomplish. Again, it just shows that they're an organized team that runs like a fully functioning company, a regular company, not just like a totally unorganized dev. But they made a lot of references to some top secret big event that's going to be happening. They can't disclose any details. It's going to be juicy, and it's going to put this coin, Andy, firmly on the map. Do I know what it is? No. I listened to this Twitter space here. They didn't disclose any details. It's great they're doing Twitter spaces, by the way. That helps build the community. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's a centralized exchange listing the way they worded it. It could be something with Matt Fury. It could be some sort of event with the Brett team, with the Pepe team. It sounds big. We shall see. They also said they're going to onboard a motion graphics designer. Again, content creation has become huge in the last few weeks, like with projects like Tucker, their animated shorts taking off. So it's good. This team is just rolling with the trends in crypto. You need to do that. They're going to do more custom artwork. So they've come out with these custom artwork pieces here. Just drawings of Pepe and Andy sharing a hot dog, and Andy drinking beer and toasting, and Andy puking on some beer, drinking too much, just typical 23 to 24-year-old stuff. They designed this artwork for, what's the reason they gave? They want to do it to create Matt Fury's original artwork. So remember, Matt has been very cooperative with all these projects. We've had other artwork pieces of other designers who have thrown a fit. Matt Fury's been great with Brett, with Pepe, with these Andy projects. So these projects, they like to pay it back. Good ethos, good karma. They like to pay it back to Matt. For example, they've done the art pieces. They've also make regular donations to Matt, $1,000. They put the Etherscan right here. And that's it for Andy on Base. So always do your own due diligence, guys, and then always diversify. Never put more than 10% of your portfolio in any one project. I think it's just great to see a project that has good long-term potential. I'm going to definitely add this one to my portfolio. I've been looking for more base chain holds lately. I'm excited about it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Andy on Base. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Be back later with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.